Hi everyone, in today's video you will learn how to find amplitude, period, midline and equation of a sinusoidal function when the graph is given to you. I think the best method is to start with the midline. So what we are going to do is, in order to find the midline of sinusoidal function, you have to find out the peak of the function, like the maximum value, it's 6 in this case, and the minimum value of the function in this case it is 0. So all you have to do is you have to add these two numbers and divide it by 2. So this value is 3, and usually we represent midline with letter D. So D is equal to 3 in this case. So what that means is at y is equal to 3 you have a midline of this sinusoidal function. So that's one of the things. So what is the equation of the midline? Equation of the midline is y is equal to 3. Now we have to find the amplitude of this particular function, and the amplitude is the distance of the midline and the highest position, and or the distance of the midline and the lowest point of the curve. So either way you can find. Here in this case the highest value, the maximum value of the curve is 6 and the minimum is 3. So the amplitude in this case is 6 minus 3, so it is 3. So amplitude is actually represented by absolute value of a. So that means the absolute value of a in this question is 3. Now we have to find the period in this particular function. So period is when one wave, so first wave starts from here, goes up, come to the mid value, goes down, and here it completes the one wave. From this point you can start the second wave from here. See, now it is the second wave. So wherever you see the first wave completes, like in this case it completes at this point. So what is the x value at this point? It is pi. So the period of this particular function is pi. Okay. Now that we know the amplitude, we know the period, and we know the midline of sinusoidal function, so we can write its equation. So equation of this sinusoidal function, since it starts from the midline and goes up, it will be plus sign. So it's gonna be a sine b theta. So we don't have any c value in this case. Why? Because there is a no phase shift in this particular case. Then plus t. Okay, so this is the equation. Now for this equation, so your a value comes from amplitude. We already know it's 3. So I will write it down here that a value in this particular question is 3. Okay, now to find the b value, that will come from the period. There is a formula to find period of sinusoidal function, and it is 2 pi over absolute value of b. But in this case we know the period is pi, so pi is equal to 2 pi over b. Now we can cross these two positions, can be switched. So what that means is, because we have to find the value of b, so b is equal to 2 pi over pi, and this pi and pi we can cancel. So what is the value of b in this case? B is 2. Now we have to find the d value. We already know the d value is 3 because that was the midline. So d is equal to 3. So now let's plug in all this value in this equation. So our final answer is gonna be 3 because a is 3, sine, your b value is 2, so sine 2 theta, and d value is again 3 plus 3, and this is the answer to this question. So I hope you understand. Thank you everybody.